Well, good morning. It's about 5 in the morning. Got my coffee. I'll be awake in a little bit and everybody's still asleep. Looking forward to a awesome adventure today out on Lake of the Woods here in Ontario, Canada. Looking forward to catching some big fish. Looking forward to waking up a little bit. It's going to be an amazing day though. This is the spot. Let's go fishing.
Big one. Big enough.
All right.
Okay, first time.
I've got a big fish. This is so anticlimactic, he's just gonna swim right into the net. Nice fish, anyway. He didn't really put up much of a fight. And that is a big Canadian northern. Look at that beauty. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Come on, Murky. Bring that fish up.
Yeah, I looked at it. Wow, big one.
Very nice.
One more time. I caught the fishing rod.
Well, get the net. That is insane.
There's a fish skeleton on the bottom of it.
I can't feel him. Oh, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. I just got a glimpse of him. He is a walleye.
Yeah.
And he is a giant. Oh my God, big walleye. That is the biggest walleye I've ever caught. Get him up! Get him up!
This way, buddy. Here you go.
Come on, come on, come on! Oh!
Good catch.
Now that is a walleye!
Jesus Christ.
Holy buckets!
That is a walleye.
That is a monster fish.
Wow.
Woo!
All right, Dave. That's well done.
I just had him hooked by the very little, look at that. Yeah. I'm just taking that out of his mouth. He wasn't even hooked. Look at that. Look at that fish. Yes! Oh yeah! Woo! Oh, my hooks are out. He hardly hit it.
Wow. I see them see him up and
Yep, I saw him. He came by 3 times and nailed it.
Yeah. Nice one.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Awesome.
Cool, throw him up. Thank you. That is awesome. He was at least 46 inches. Easy, right? 36? 56 inches. This is called shore lunch. This is pure Canadian cuisine. One of the cool things about this place is that millions of years ago this was all volcanoes. And all the rocks that are here are remnants of all that lava flow. And even now, millions of years later, you can still see the flow of the lava preserved in the rock. This is pretty cool. I love the look and the feel of a boreal forest here on the Canadian Shield. You have the outline of the spruce and the towering white pine trees. And then in between those, you see the little white branches and the little white trunks of all the birches. It creates a very beautiful and unique landscape. But the coniferous pine trees that make up the look of this area, the pine and the spruce and the fir, those are my favorite of all the trees that are up here. So fir trees have two sets of needles and they always grow outward from the branch, and that creates a flat look to the branch. So if a tree has that, it's a fir tree. Spruce trees always have one needle apiece that shoots out from the branch. So if you have a single needle that shoots out from all sides of the branches, that's a spruce tree. And pine needles have needle clusters in either 2, 3, or 5, depending on the species. And their needles are much longer than spruce or fir. Whenever I travel to a different country, I always visit the small towns, because that's where you get the look and the feel of really what the culture of that country is all about. There's not a Starbucks or a McDonald's on every street corner like there is on every other big city in the world, and I call it the globalization of nothing. It makes cities really ugly, actually. But here, in a small town in Canada like this, there's mom and pop shops still, and the whole town is dominated by fishing culture, and their whole economy is based on people coming here to fish. Now, if you were a fish, would you eat that?
Probably not.
If I was a fish, I'd attack that. Here's one that looks like a crappie. And for the hippie fish in the lake, this might be good for them. Sunny. That's for the purely Canadian fish. How's the fishing been here lately?
It's been alright. It's kind of on and off though because of all the rain.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What's the biggest fish you ever seen pulled out of the lake?
We caught like a 53-inch muskie last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
What about this year?
This year we've, I don't know, probably like a 36-inch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And so now what happens to this place in the winter? I mean, does it just completely shut down? And
Yeah.
I mean, the
this
whole...
store shuts down anyway for the winter.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And the whole town is really kind of dependent on fishermen coming here.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the ways that you get a feel of kind of a look into the heart and soul of the people of a community is through their art. And right now across the street at the Northern Ontario Sport Fishing Centre, they're having an exhibit of local artists and their work. So I'm going to head over there and check it out. Oh, so I just had the best shower I've ever had. I love getting grungy and dirty out in the wild and then getting in that shower and it's like, whoa! Now it's time to eat. I've just consumed way too much lobster and steak and other yummies. I gotta say that after 2 days of fishing, I'm pretty spent. Pretty tired. So I think I'm going to bed early tonight, and tomorrow we fish for half the day, and then the other half of the day it's back in the motor home and back down to Minnesota and home. Well, good night.